Most people don't realize they're being rejected. Because no one actually says, "I don't want you." They just respond slower. Cancel plans. Give you just enough attention to keep you confused. And you sit there thinking, maybe they're just busy. They're not. By the end of this video, you're going to understand one uncomfortable truth. Not only why they act like this, but why your brain keeps making excuses for them, even when the answer is obvious. You've been here before. You send a message. They reply 5 hours later. You try to make plans. They say, "I'll let you know." You finally get their attention, and suddenly, they disappear again. But then, just when you start pulling away, they come back. A text. A like. A random "hey." And just like that, you're hooked again. This isn't an accident. It's called intermittent reinforcement. It's the same psychological mechanism that makes gambling addictive. Unpredictable rewards create stronger emotional attachment than consistent ones. So when someone gives you attention sometimes, your brain starts chasing it. Not because they're special, but because they're inconsistent. And your brain hates unfinished patterns. Here's the part most people don't want to hear. If someone genuinely wants you, you won't feel confused. You won't be decoding their messages like it's a puzzle. You won't be asking your friends, "What do you think they meant by this?" Because clarity doesn't need interpretation. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. It's not just about them. It's about you. Because a part of you already knows the truth. You just don't want to accept it. Because accepting it means letting go. And letting go feels like losing something important. Even if what you had was never real. You don't stay because they treat you well. You stay because of potential. Because of the version of them you think exists. The one who texts first. The one who shows up. The one who chooses you. But that version, it only exists in moments, not in patterns. And patterns are the truth. Watch what people do consistently, not occasionally. Anyone can act interested for a day. Anyone can give attention when it's convenient. But real interest? It shows up without confusion. Without mixed signals. Without you having to chase it. Remember what I said at the beginning? Why your brain keeps making excuses. It's because uncertainty creates emotional addiction. Your mind would rather hold on to maybe than face a clear no. Because maybe keeps hope alive. But hope, in this situation, is what's keeping you stuck. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. If they really wanted you, you wouldn't be watching videos like this trying to figure it out. You'd feel it. Clearly. Consistently. Without doubt. And if you don't feel that, then you already have your answer. If this hit a little too close to home, that's the point. Because the sooner you see it clearly, the sooner you stop settling for confusion disguised as connection. Subscribe to Texture Your Mind. Because understanding people starts with understanding the patterns they leave behind.